name is Preeti Dixit. I'm a mom of an autistic boy, and I was recently diagnosed with autism myself. I was 45 years old. It is a late diagnosis, yes. So, all my life I have felt different, and I remember, my oldest memories being in a group but never feeling part of a group. And I used to make out that the way I was acting or the way I was talking or what I was saying was, being taken in a kind of like, what's she doing, this kind of manner. And so I learned to stop doing those things which would get me that reaction. And I did not understand indirect communication. I did not understand teasing. I did not understand when anybody was taunting me or making fun of me. I would just get this kind of weird feeling which would make me very anxious. And I would just be smiling. So I learned to smile to cover up my discomfort. So now you can see, I laugh so much, I smile so much. It's a learned behavior ever since I was a baby. And this is the thing with autistic people, where autistic people don't understand what's going on with their faces. So then I heard that so much, why do you have a frowny face? Why are you upset? Why are you angry? Why are you sad? And I would not be any of those things, but my face would look like that. For example, right now I want to fidget a lot. So I will be doing something, now I'm moving my fingers here. It's not even conscious, but it's me trying to control my excess energy or anxiety. I love to do this. But if I keep doing this while I'm talking, then people would be like, what is wrong with her? So I have learned to control those actions. I found ways to deal with it. I would take a toilet break, go to the bathroom and just be like, you know, just let my guard down. Along with the mental and physical exhaustion is a loss of sense of identity. I am pretending to be someone that I am not all my life, you know. So after a point, I feel like, who am I really? I started feeling, who am I? I had such a major identity crisis maybe about 10 years back or so, where suddenly it all came to a head and my son was diagnosed with autism, and I started reading about autism. And because of all these things, for the last so many years I've been feeling, I think I'm autistic, autistic. And people have been saying, Rohan is so much like you. A lot of people comment, Rohan is so much like you, those who knew me as a child. And I would say, yes, he is a lot like me, but I never connected the two and thought, maybe I'm autistic as well. I thought that these challenges that I have, everybody has. I thought this is the normal for everyone. I'm like, okay, this is how I am. I have been telling my son all his life that be yourself. Uh, I know he's autistic, but I have always encouraged him. So now I'm basically telling the same thing to myself. It's okay. This is the way you are. There's nothing wrong with it. Be yourself, be comfortable. It's not like I'm going out there and harming anyone or, hurting anybody. This is my son Rohan, and Rohan has been a big part in my journey as well.
I am among the first generation of young adults diagnosed young, and so I realized that we need to do something, get some recognition,
Yeah.
and so that's why we started it, Care for Autism.
Yeah. Rohan came to me one day and said, there are too many parents of autistic children talking about autism everywhere. It's time that there are actually autistic people talking about autism. I think the most important thing I would like to tell parents of autistic children is to please not stop the autistic behaviors, because they serve a purpose. They are there for a reason. And if they are not harming the child or not harming anyone else, then there is no harm in letting them engage in it. Uh, Parents are really worried, oh my god, this looks so odd. So it's okay. How does it matter? It looks odd, but it's helping your child. I would say it's okay If you want to unmask, my suggestion would be to do it in front of people who you are comfortable with, who accept you for who you are, and who don't judge you. Whether they want to mask in the outside world is a completely personal choice. Like I said, I'm not comfortable masking with the outside world because I don't want the baggage that will come with it. I don't want to deal with that. Maybe sometime when I'm feeling really bold and rebellious, I might. Or if I have like lost it and don't have the patience, then I can't help myself. I love painting. I love painting. Ever since I was a child, I used to just love colors. And that is something where I feel very comfortable. I feel at peace with. I feel like this is something that I understand. Colors, painting. Uh, that is like my refuge in this chaotic world.
I love supercars a lot. My mission is to document as many of them as I can. So I photograph them, I write about them. I have my own blog, it's called The Fast Entertainer. So check it out. And I have Insta as well, also called The Fast Entertainer.
He's had 15 years to get used to this, and I've just had a few months. So I'm the newbie. I'm the newbie. He's my mentor when it comes to autism.
Yeah, I guess.
He really is. He gives me good advice. I can say without even having to think, I'm really, really grateful for him. I am so glad that I have you in my life. Rohan, that you are my son. You have been such an inspiration. He has taught me a lot of valuable life lessons. He is my blessing.